going on, guys? It's Trooper here, and in this video I'm going to be ranking every single animal skin in the game. Now remember, this is only my opinion, so you're allowed to disagree with me. If you do go on to enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and maybe even join my Discord, which is down in the description below. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Coming in at a number 25 spot, also known as last place, is the Bun Bun skin. Now this is a very interesting and actually quite hideous skin, but it is technically an animal, so it's coming on this list. My friend Miller bought this skin when it first came out and refunded it, but I honestly don't know why he bought it in the first place. Next up on our list is the Candyman skin. This was the Chocolate Box Valentine's Day skin, and they could have done something cool, but like Bun Bun, failed epically with the chocolate idea. The chocolate box looks kind of stupid as a head, and the ribbons and chocolate for the arms and legs, I'm sorry to say, doesn't look any better. Overall, pretty bad skin, but not as bad as the Bun Bun. Number 23, we have the Devourer. Now, after the Monster vs. Robot event, everyone thought that this skin would come out alongside the Mecha Team Leader skin, but for some reason, Epic waited almost another year before releasing it, when all of the hype for the skin was gone. Thankfully, they released it in the Polar Legends pack, so anyone who bought that would automatically get this ugly skin without having to pay for it itself. At number 22 is the Demogorgon skin. Now this whole Stranger Things collab was kind of underwhelming with just 2 skins and a couple portals and Mega Mall, but this skin was kind of interesting. This was one of the first weird monster skins with different character models, as the Devourer came a little bit later, and I think it's a little bit better than the Devourer. Now I've only watched like 2 episodes of Stranger Things, and it's not really my cup of tea, so I don't like this skin either. Next up on my list is Dolph, and this skin was a fun idea and made a play on Rudolph from the Christmas holiday, and I feel like they could have again made such a cool skin, and they made an okay reindeer wearing an ugly sweater and sunglasses. Maybe another edit style like a military one would fit Fortnite a little better, and it might have been higher on this list, but I never really see this skin, and I don't personally like it, so it's coming in at our number 21 spot. Coming in at number 20 is Nighthair, aka the creepiest Fortnite skin ever. I think this skin is supposed to be a Halloween skin, but it looks like something taken straight out of a horror movie, and I don't really like it. It's an evil bunny that, if it's supposed to be scary, then they succeeded, but it's too creepy for me. I don't want to run around as a pale stuffed bunny with red eyes. That would just be weird. I'm getting the chills just for making this list, so on to the next skin. Next up on my list is Big Mouth, and I don't understand why he needs such a huge mouth. His mouth is literally his whole head with a giant tongue sticking out. I'm not a dentist, but his teeth don't look normal either. And overall, he's just a really gross skin. I've never seen this skin in game except for a few bots the day it was released, because some people wear new skins when they come out. But overall, this skin is bad, unpopular, and deserving of our number 19 spot. At number 18, we have the lion. How do I pronounce this? Anyway, at number 18, we have the lion skin, I guess, which is basically a llama that changes to a lion when you switch to your harvesting tool, and vice versa. Couldn't tell whether the skin was an animal or just someone pretending to be an animal, so I put it on this list anyway. The reactive feature is cool, but you can turn it off if you want, making for an overall pretty cool skin. I understand why Epic chose one of the animals to be a llama, but I still don't really like it. I think they could have found a much cooler animal. Next on our list is the Dire skin. Now this was a tier 100 progressive skin for the Season 6 Battle Pass, and arguably the best skin in the entire Battle Pass. I like the theme of the skin, and it is very unique. An idea that I've always had for the skin is they could have gave it an edit style where it turns more into a wolf as the night comes. Anyway, a cool reactive idea thrown away, but Dire is pretty decent animal skin, and it's in our number 17 spot. At number 16, we have the Tender Defender skin. This skin was actually created by a kid who drew a concept of a chicken man for Thanksgiving. Fortnite teased it for a little bit with feathers and chicken over at Lonely Lodge, and they eventually released it, but I don't know what I was really expecting, because I don't really like the skin that much. Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious, but I would never ever in a million years wear the skin, and I don't think anyone would, because I never really see it. At number 15, we have the Phoenix skin. This is a skin that looks really cool and has a lot of interesting details on it, but I don't really understand because it has nothing to do with the storyline. I think Epic should have given Phoenix a short animation, kind of like they did for the Triggerfish skin, and kind of explain who he is and why. Another idea is giving Phoenix a few edit styles for a different type of fox or something. At number 14, we have the Trog skin. Now this skin was in the Season 7 Battle Pass, and it was like a snowman yeti type thing, but I don't know, I kind of like the skin. I remember he had his own little cave near Polar Peak, and that used to be my arena drop spot. This skin also has a tribal edit style that I got during the overtime event, which looked okay, but I personally like the original edit style a lot better. Now we start to get into skins that I think are pretty decent, but I would still never wear because I just don't like animal skins in general. Anyway, at number 13, we have the Ripley skin. This skin was in the Chapter 2 Season 1 Battle Pass, and it's okay. He has a couple edit styles, like a red and purple one, but I think I like the original blue one the most. Overall, Ripley is a pretty meh skin, and he's in our number 13 spot. At number 12, we have the Leviathan and Slurp Leviathan skin. The Leviathan is a pretty old skin, and I think it's like a piranha and an astronaut suit, but I'm still not sure. I think the skin was based on a fish dude from the movie Megamind too, so it's not that creative. I'm not a huge fan of the original Slurp skin, but the Slurp variant brings it up on this list because I really like clean blue skins, and Slurp Leviathan is no exception. At number 11, we have the Polar Patroller skin. This skin was a pretty cool Christmas skin and a great idea. It is bulky, so it's more easily visible, but the hitboxes are the same as Chaos Agent, so it doesn't matter too much. The skin also has some red visible, making for some really good combos. If you like polar bears, then this is a good skin for you, but if you don't, then it's a pretty meh skin, which is why it's in our number 11 spot. At number 10, we have the Bigfoot skin. This guy was said to have been spotted a few times, but I personally have never seen him. No, really, I never see this skin in game, but for some reason I kind of like it. It was released in the summer of 2019, even though it had nothing to do with summer. And it came with a back bling, emote, and a glider, which are all okay, but I think the skin is the best item in the set. Anyway, I don't think I would ever use the skin if I had it, but it's still pretty cool, so it's coming on this list. Coming in at our number 9 spot, we have the Bush Ranger skin. This skin is great for camouflaging because it's a bush, so it's basically a meme skin, and it's one of the only meme skins that I actually like. This skin has also got a new bloom edit style that I think looks good too, so this skin is actually pretty decent. Also, keep in mind that he is a secret agent and works for Midas, so if I were to rank him any lower, he probably would send Baby Groot on me. No, I'm just kidding. The second purple blooming edit style looks really good and made what might have been a 15 to 20 spot skin so much better. This is what a good 1200 V-Bucks skin should look like. Overall, very good, but there are some better skins on this list. At number 8, we have the Doggo skin. This is a very unique skin as there aren't many dog skins in the game, and there are like a million cat skins. Doggo has a Christmas edit style and a military edit style that come with the skin for absolutely free. The Christmas edit style was kind of weird because I never see it used. The military edit style isn't bad and I kind of like it, but I also never see this one used either. Overall, I think the skin is very underrated and is actually pretty decent. At number 7, we have the buff cat himself, Mr. Meowscles. Gosh, that is hard to spell. Anyway, this skin was a great meme skin, and for anyone who saw the Battle Pass trailer was wowed when they saw him stand up and thought, I need that skin. It was a bit overhyped maybe, but to be fair, it was the most unique skin in the Battle Pass, so everyone wanted it. Well, now on topic, Meowscles is a great funny skin, and the edit styles are reactive when you get kills, and this whole love story with Lynx is all really nice and makes for a really interesting skin. Coming in at our number 6 spot, we have the Jelly skin. I think this guy is supposed to be like a jellyfish anemone thing. I really like the blue and purple color scheme of the skin, and the back bling is cool. But let's just say he has some pretty weird glitches. It's about to... Anyway, this is a pretty cool skin, and it's in our number 6 spot. At number 5, we have Zorgatron. This skin was released for the whole raiding Area 51 thing, and even has 51 printed on his jacket. And he's a pretty funny meme skin if you ask me. I've now realized that most animal skins are for memes, I guess because running around with an animal with a gun is funny and good for memes. Back to Zorgatron. Now you can get 15 aliens to Naruto run into a custom-made Area 51 in creative, so that alone gives the skin an 8 out of 10 or something like that. The king of all meme skins, well maybe a prince, but still part of the meme skin royalty. We had to include this guy high up here. Flying in at a number 4 spot, we have the Guff skin. And this skin is a very unique skin that I personally love. It's like a reincarnation of Ollie, but as a skin. How could you not like a big cute bird with a great color scheme? This is what all skins should be like. Funny with a good color scheme that looks nice. At number 3, we have Kit, and everyone loved Meowscles, so when Kit arrived, they loved him even more, because he's a cute kitten, and everyone likes kittens over grown cats. I remember this when we first got the teaser for the kit skin. We all thought he was either a new pet or a new scooter vehicle, and boy were we wrong. We ended up getting the cutest skin in the game that everyone immediately fell in love with. Overall, I think it's a cool storyline how Meowscles' son built a robot out of scrap parts and then took over his old box factory. Anyway, the skin itself is mad, but he's a cute kitten, so I couldn't have ranked him any lower. At number 2, we have the Bunny Wolf skin. This is the female counterpart to the lion skin, but it's easier to pronounce, so it's coming higher on this list. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it is easier to pronounce, but that's not the only reason it's coming higher on this list. I like the color scheme a lot better than the lion skin, and I think they chose the animals a lot better too. Coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the fish skins, all 4 of them. Since there were a few of them, I decided to group them together like I did with the Leviathans, and they are all in our number 1 spot. Let's start with the Triggerfish skin. This is a decent skin, which is basically a military fish stick guy. The skin also has some edit styles if you want to add a helmet or mud on his face, which makes him look awesome. Next fishy boy is the frozen fish stick. This one is self-explanatory because he's literally just a frozen fish stick. And the skin's okay, but it's literally just a blue reskin of the regular fish stick. I think they could have at least given him like icicles falling off or some cool animation like that. Just to make him a little bit cooler. Haha, get it? Because it's ice. Another fish that's in our number 1 spot is the Contract Giller, also known as Agent Fishman. This guy is basically just a fish in a suit with sunglasses, and let me say, he's looking pretty fresh. He also has an edit style where you can take off his sunglasses, but I think he looks stupid then, so I would just keep the sunglasses on if I were you. Last but not least, we have the original Fishy Nippy himself, Fish Stick. Yes, I just said Fishy Nippy, and yes, I'm regretting it. Anyway, Fish Stick is a very cool skin and one of the mascots of Fortnite. He was even Thor for a bit. Anyway, that was my ranking of every single animal skin in the game, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, that was only my opinion, and it's more than okay to disagree with me. If you did enjoy the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below that you made it to the end of this video.